Hello, everyone, and welcome to the CACRAO Virtual College Exploration Fair for all North and South Carolina students. While you're all getting logged in, I just wanted to share a few things. Your camera and microphone are going to be off for this video, so just if you have any questions or concerns that you want to ask the panelists, your Q&A box at the bottom of the screen is where you'll share that, and the panelists will be right with you. You can sign up for more sessions if you go to www.cacrao.org. That's CACRAO. And then also a recording of this presentation is actually going to be available within 1 week's time on that same website. All right, ready to go.
Heather, you're on mute.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us virtually today. We're going to begin by briefly introducing ourselves. My name is Heather Hill, Senior Assistant Director of Transfer Admissions.
Hi, my name is Carrie Clark. I am also an Assistant Director of Transfer Admissions.
Hi, I'm Jayla Montgomery, and I'm also an Assistant Director of Transfer Admissions.
It is our goal during this presentation to provide you with a well-rounded overview about our little slice of heaven we call Western Carolina University. We will, of course, cover information on our academics, our NC Promise tuition rates, and activities on campus, in addition to how to become a competitive transfer applicant. Nestled in the beautiful mountains of Western North Carolina on a 600-acre campus, WCU is a transfer-friendly institution offering over 120 degree programs, as well as robust award-winning online programs. We are a medium-sized college with around 12,000 students. Our size affords you the opportunity to meet new people every day, but also experience a sense of community by seeing those who you've already met or befriended frequently around campus. Our classroom sizes average around 25 students per class, or a 17-to-1 student to faculty ratio, really allowing for one-on-one relationships with faculty and staff members and direct support from those employees.
So here at WCU, we will talk about academics as well as us being a part of the North Carolina Tuition Promise. So here at Western, we offer 120 plus undergraduate degrees, minors, and concentrations. And we also offer 6 colleges. So we have the College of Arts and Sciences, Education and Allied Professions, Fine and Performing Arts, Business, Engineering and Technology, and Health and Human Services. Some of our top degree programs here at Western include nursing, education, business, engineering, and forensic anthropology. Also here at Western, we have the UNC system's largest and longest running residential honors college, which houses more than 1,300 students, called our Brinson's Honors College. And they have a residential hall dedicated just for those students called the Balsam Honors College Resident Hall. Here at Western, in our location, we're also offered to undergraduate research. So we're in the top 10 every year for the last decade for the number of research projects that are put on by students that are accepted by the National Conference on Undergraduate Research. Also here at Western, you get to do experiential learning. So through this, our students are afforded more opportunities for hands-on experiences, critical observations, and also the application of what they've been taught in the classrooms with their experiences in a worldwide setting. So for example, our nursing students are working in some of the top-notch simulators in our Health and Human Sciences building, which will give them hands-on experience so when they're ready to step in the medical field, they can as well as our engineering and technology students. They are working in some of the top labs that can create their own designs as well as help some of the top companies in North Carolina as well. Now, here at Western, we also offer distance learning. So, students, if you're interested in completing your degree fully online, we recognize for our affordability and our excellence. And we have also been ranked as number 7 in the top 30 online colleges. Our top programs through our distance learning include birth to kindergarten education, business administration and law, criminal justice, emergency and disaster management, emergency medical care, engineering technology, entrepreneurship, and nursing, the RN to BSN program. Now, students for Westerns, you will require 2 applications, for one for your general admittance into the university, and then depending upon the distance learning program you're interested in, some of them do require you to apply for their program. Now, when it comes to tuition, for in-state students, you'll pay $53.88 per credit hour. For your out-of-state students, you'll pay $189.02 as well for your per credit hour. So here at Western, we are one of the 3 UNC system schools that are part of the North Carolina Promise. So through North Carolina Promise, it aims to reduce the cost and tuition for your fees as well, but you'll also still get the high quality education we present here at Western. So students, if you're in state, tuition would be $500 both for the fall and spring semester, $1,000 for the year. On top of your fees, room and meal, books are already included, so you'll pay a little over $15,000. Out-of-state students, you would pay $2,500 for the fall semester and spring semester, total of $5,000. On top of your other fees, room and meal plan, you'll pay a little over $19,000.
Okay, so now that we have covered academics and tuition, let's move to the social aspects that WCU has to offer. So getting involved in various organizations and activities is one of the best things that you can do in order to enrich your college experience. WCU has over 200 student organizations and over 50 club and intramural sports. These range from Quidditch to equestrian to bass fishing. We also have ultimate frisbee, cycling, climbing, and so much more. Our club sports are competitive in nature and they compete against other universities across the state and the region. We've been ranked the Southeast's #1 outdoor adventure college for several years in a row now. If you're looking for a new adventure, you've definitely found it at Western Carolina University. We offer Base Camp Cullowhee to help students really get acclimated to their new surroundings by taking them on hiking, biking, camping, and whitewater rafting trips. They also go skydiving, skiing, and horseback riding too. They offer several rental opportunities for outdoor gear so that you can take advantage of the beautiful surroundings of the mountains. You can rent things from camping gear to kayaks to frisbees and more. We also have 16 Division I NCAA athletic teams and one of the largest bands with over 500 members who have even led the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Parade. So as you can see, stepping foot on our campus will encourage you to put away the technology for just a little bit and jump into adventure with all of your closest friends. Of course, there will be plenty of time to score those Instagram-worthy views and experiences too. Speaking of your closest friends, let's talk a little bit about transfer ambassadors. So our transfer ambassadors serve as a resource for prospective and new transfer students as you learn about and adjust to life at WCU. Our transfer ambassadors will provide you with opportunities to engage in supportive resources on campus. So they can help you get your books, find the buildings that your classes are in, show you around campus, and more. They host special transfer events, socials, and workshops such as pizza dinners, coffee with a TA at Starbucks, games on the transfer hall, trivia nights, cookouts, and more things like that. They'll also provide you networking opportunities with other transfer students, which is an excellent way to meet people who have the same experience as you. And they provide peer mentoring during open house, orientation, and week of welcome. Your transfer ambassador will contact you via your Catamount email during the beginning, middle, and end of your first semester. The connection that our TA program brings often prompts lifelong friendships. So in addition to meeting your transfer ambassador, engaging with others from diverse backgrounds is an essential component for the holistic student learning experience. We believe in providing a campus environment where students from different backgrounds and cultural groups feel appreciated, respected, and valued. That's why we have several opportunities for our students to get involved in diversity programs at WCU. These organizations not only provide opportunities for students to learn and engage with one another, but the programs also offer student support as well. Our Black Student Union promotes activities of common interest as well as cultural and educational benefits for the African American student body, while our Latinx Appreciation Student Organization promotes the Hispanic and Latinx culture. These are just to name a few. There are many more. So experience university life at its fullest. Living on campus provides an array of opportunities to get connected to both fellow students and faculty with learning encouragement both in and out of the classroom. We have 14 residence halls on our campus, and each residence hall is unique with its own features and amenities. We have living learning communities where students with similar interests are housed together on themed floors and take classes together. In addition, we have a transfer-specific hall where transfer students can choose to live with one another and have shared experiences since you all are coming from that common ground. Now, our transfer students are welcomed and encouraged to live on campus, but are only required to if they have graduated high school less than 1 year prior to their enrollment date. Okay, in addition to our residence halls, WCU has a wide array of dining options to meet everyone's dietary needs. From various popular chain restaurants to the buffet-style Courtyard Cafe and our all-you-can-grab upscale dining options at the Lodge, you'll never get tired of the food options on campus. Food is important. We strive to provide the best dining opportunities that fall just short of a home-cooked meal from Mom's kitchen.
All right, thank you, Heather. Now that you have heard about what makes WCU unique, you may be asking, how do I apply and how do I become a competitive transfer applicant? Well, to begin, you'll need to apply. There are a few documents that will be required in the transfer application process. This includes the WCU transfer application, which can be found on our website at apply.wcu.edu. Secondly, you will either need to pay the application fee or submit a request for a fee waiver. We do have fee waivers available for students who meet certain qualifications, such as being a recipient of a full federal Pell Grant, demonstrating financial hardship, or if you have prior military service, just to name a few. Thirdly, we will need official transcripts from any college you have previously attended or enrolled at. Lastly, official high school transcripts and SAT or ACT scores may be required. These documents are waived if you are over the age of 21 or have over 24 hours of college coursework completed by the time you apply. At WCU, we do have completion deadlines, meaning we encourage students to have all documents I previously listed submitted before these dates. For spring 2021 applicants, the completion deadline is November 1st. For the fall and summer 2021 term, the deadline is April 1st. These deadlines are fairly consistent year to year, so if you're early in the transfer process and wanting to transfer or waiting to transfer until next year, these deadlines should be the same or at least similar. Now that you know what to complete and when to have your documents submitted, I will discuss more about transfer eligibility and what makes you a competitive applicant. We review applications holistically, meaning we review all aspects of an applicant individually in a non-competitive format. With that in mind, I have provided some insights as to what we look at in the review process. The first item we take into consideration is your competitive college performance. We do have a minimum college cumulative GPA requirement of 2.2. However, our average entering GPA is 3.0. This GPA is a standard in which we encourage students to aim for, especially in the beginning of their college pathway. Additionally, we also advise students to have at least 12 hours of college credit completed by the time they enter into WCU. However, the more credits are in, the greater likelihood of admission. On the same note, completion of a degree strengthens an applicant's record as well. In addition to the GPA and hour completion requirement, we also factor in grade patterns. We look at the history of your grades and ensure they are either improving over time or remaining consistently doing well. Another item we may consider in the application review process is competitive high school coursework or its equivalent. This is only examined if you fall below the threshold of 21 years of age and 24 hours of college credit not yet completed. If you fall below this threshold, we will ensure you complete minimum eligibility requirements, or MER. This includes completion of 4 units of English, 2 units of social studies, 4 units of math, 3 units of science, and 2 foreign language credits. Moving on to how your earned college credit will count for course completion at WCU. We are a very transfer-friendly university and are very flexible with accepting credits from any regionally accredited institution. We foster partnerships between community colleges to ensure the maximization of transferable credit be awarded to the student. In doing so, we have developed articulation agreements guaranteeing credit transferability with over 25 institutions across North Carolina. Articulation agreements are considered a partnership between 2 institutions that recognize credits towards a degree. These agreements map out a seamless transition and provide confidence in your registration by knowing the credits you are taking now will be directly attributed to the bachelor's program of your choosing. WCU also promotes transferability by providing guaranteed admission partnerships with 4 different community colleges if a student meets a certain GPA and grade patterns. We also seek to make the confusion with transferable credit as easy as possible. To aid in this, we have a lookup tool resource that students are able to utilize before they even apply to WCU. This lookup tool can be found at the link transfercredits.wcu.edu. You are able to locate your school by state and name and see a list of credits we have previously accepted from your institution. This list is not comprehensive. So if you see a certain course that is not listed, that doesn't mean it won't transfer in, it's just that we have not evaluated that one yet. As I previously stated, WCU is a very transfer-friendly institution, and we provide so many resources to promote transfer student success. We have a ton of opportunities to get involved on campus. Take advantage of one of our nearly 200 different clubs and organizations that Heather discussed. Participate in National Student Transfer Week. Every second to last week of October, we celebrate our transfer students by organizing fun activities and giving away prizes. Just this year, we had events every day, including a photo scavenger hunt, as well as a virtual trivia night, giving away $50 gift cards and a Keurig coffee machine. In addition to the events occurring on National Student Transfer Week, we also have events all year round. Historically, we have hosted events such as Week of Welcome, where students can meet other students, make new friends, enjoy concerts, watch comedians, and take home lots of free merch. For students seeking an academic community to challenge and aid in the studying process, we do have a branch of Tau Sigma National Honor Society specifically for transfer students. Joining provides members with opportunities to participate in events, programs, community service projects, and social networking opportunities. In addition to transfer-specific involvement on campus, we do have plenty of resources to utilize as you make the switch to WCU. We offer free tutoring for every student. To do this, we have a writing and learning commons where you can take rough drafts of paper 2 and have them look at for grammatical errors, citation issues, or even brainstorming ideas on a prompt. For math courses, we offer a math lab that provides test preparation, course-specific tutoring, and even calculator loans. WCU has a designated Office of Student Transitions whose purpose is to support a successful journey for students. They provide inclusive learning environments, collaborative partnerships that embrace diverse perspectives, and help students navigate new experiences. We are also proud to have a Center for Career and Professional Development. This resource hosts a myriad of different offerings, not only when you are a student, but also after you graduate from WCU. The CCPD provides connections for internship opportunities, resume editing services, interviewing technique seminars, and networking and job seeking functions. My last tidbit of advice to be a successful transfer student at WCU is to connect and communicate. We foster a one-on-one learning experience, so it is easy to build a bond with your professor. We provide 2 academic advisors to help you maintain your academic and professional goals. One major quality I love about WCU is that we love hearing from students. So don't hesitate to reach out to any faculty or staff here with any concern or question. To connect with us, we have so many social media accounts. We have a specific transfer page on our Facebook and an admissions Instagram I would encourage you all to follow to keep in the know about deadlines and upcoming events. I know we have covered a lot of information and we can talk all day about everything WCU has to offer, but I wanted to invite you all to visit and see the campus for yourself. We have an upcoming open house event Saturday, November 14th. These are in-person events that occur outdoors with correct protocols in place. It is an excellent time to learn specifics about your programs of interest by talking with deans and faculty members in their area of expertise. We are also conducting daily campus tours Monday through Friday, led by our entourage student workers, so you can get an inside scoop from the student's perspective about their experience. If you would like to get a look of campus without making the trek over to the mountains, we have a virtual tours on our website that highlight student life as well as the academic side of things. Registration and all information for this visit opportunity can be found at visit.wcu.edu.
All right, thank you so much for taking the time to learn about WCU today. If you have further questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. We're going to save a little bit of time to answer some questions. Also, don't hesitate to contact one of our transfer counselors via phone or email. In addition, don't forget you can schedule a virtual appointment with one of our transfer counselors or drop into our transfer Zoom lobby Monday through Friday between 1 to 2 by going to visit.wcu.edu. And now we will just take the time to review some questions. Okay. So our first question that we have here, are there any online communication majors that I cannot see on the website? So unfortunately, we don't have any communication majors that are offered solely online. We do have a communication major that's an excellent program that we offer here on the main campus in Cullowhee, but not fully online. And then another question that we have is, does the NC Promise apply to online transfer students? And the answer is yes, absolutely. The tuition is still reduced through NC Promise. With our distance learning program, our tuition is charged by the credit hour as opposed to being semester based. So that number that you saw earlier was by credit hour. Most classes on average are around 3 credit hours per class, if you want to take that into consideration when calculating your tuition. Our distance programs are very affordable. And those are all the questions that we have today. So we'll go ahead and hand it over to our CACRAO facilitator.
Thank you. And I wanted to thank all of you for joining us today, all of our participants. There will be a quick 4-question survey at the end here. If you could just give us some tips on how to improve and make a better experience for the future. The recording of this session, so if you missed it or your friend missed it or your mom missed it or anybody missed it, it will be available up on our website, CACRAO.org, to view later. You can also sign up for more sessions by going to CACRAO.org as well. So thank you all for joining today.